The sun rose over the dusty plains of Iran, a burning disk of gold casting long shadows over the silent battlefield. In the distance stood Rostam, his armor glinting faintly, his mighty hand resting on Rakshi's mane. He was not merely a warrior. He was a legend burdened with sorrow. He had faced demons, dragons, and armies, but never before had he faced a battle that tore his heart in two. Across the plain, Esfandiyar stood with the calm of destiny itself. His silver armor, forged by divine hands, caught the morning light, turning him into a figure half man, half god. Behind him fluttered the royal banner, the emblem of Iran's future. Two heroes, two symbols of their nation, and between them, fate itself, silent and waiting. Rostam called out, his deep voice echoing across the valley, "O noble son of Goshtasp, let not pride cloud thy wisdom. Why should we, both servants of Iran, raise swords against each other?" Esfandiyar's voice was calm, yet unyielding. "I do only what my father commands. My life is bound to his word, as your honor is bound to yours. I cannot turn back, for to disobey is to die in shame." The air between them shimmered with tension, a storm ready to break, forged not from hatred, but from duty. The wind hushed. Even the birds seemed to hold their breath. Raksh pawed the ground impatiently. Esfandiyar's chariot creaked beneath divine steel. Then a single trumpet sounded, long and mournful. The battle of destiny began. With a thunderous charge, Rostam galloped forward, his spear flashing like lightning. Esfandiyar met him head-on, his sword blazing like the sun. When their weapons struck, sparks rained down like stars, and the mountains echoed the fury of their clash. Hour after hour, they fought, through clouds of dust and blood, through roars of pain and pride. Neither man yielded. Rostam's strikes shook the earth itself, while Esfandiyar's divine armor turned every blade aside. At one point, Rostam's lance splintered against Esfandiyar's shield, and the prince's sword glanced across Rostam's shoulder, leaving a trail of fire. They locked eyes, warrior to warrior, and in that brief silence, both men knew the truth. This battle was not born of choice, but of destiny's cruelty. Even the heavens grieved. Dark clouds gathered above the plain, as thunder rolled like the voice of angry gods. As the sun sank low, painting the battlefield in crimson light, both heroes paused. Their breaths came heavy, their faces streaked with sweat and blood. Between them, the ground was scarred, as if the earth itself had felt their sorrow. Rostam spoke first. "Why must valor turn upon valor? Why must brothers of Iran destroy each other for pride?" Esfandiyar lowered his gaze. "Because fate commands it. And who?" That night, Rostam sat in his tent, his armor laid aside, his heart drowning in turmoil. He had fought countless foes, but none like this. He could defeat Esfandiyar in spirit, but not in body, for no mortal blade could pierce divine protection. So in despair, he turned his eyes to the heavens and whispered, "O Creator, grant me wisdom, not victory, for I seek not his death, but an end to this sorrow." And as sleep took him, the golden light of the Simurgh filled his dream. Vast wings of flame and mercy. "Rostam," said the Simurgh, her voice both gentle and terrible, "the time of choice has come. Only a weapon forged from the tamarisk tree, purified by sacred fire, may end this curse. But know this, Each victory demands a wound to the heart. Rostam bowed his head. Then let my soul bear the burden, if it saves Iran. When dawn came, he awoke to find a feather of the simurgh upon his chest, glowing faintly, pulsing with life. He knew what he must do. With heavy steps, he walked to the edge of the plain, gathered the branch of the tamarisk tree, and bound it to his arrowhead with sacred flame. The weapon shimmered with a faint, divine light, a gift and a curse, bound in one. Raksh neighed as if in mourning, sensing the sorrow that would soon unfold. Rostam whispered to him, "Courage, old friend. Today, legends will bleed." Once more, the heroes faced each other under a gray and trembling sky. "Let it end today," said Esfandiyar, raising his shining sword. "So be it," Rostam whispered, his bow drawn tight. The air froze. Then silence shattered with a single sound. The arrow flew, swift as fate, bright as lightning. It struck Esfandiyar in the eyes, where no armor could guard. A cry tore through the heavens. The divine warrior staggered, his golden light fading into the dust. Rostam leapt from Raksh, catching the prince as he fell. "Forgive me, noble son of Iran. I sought not your death, only peace." Esfandiyar's lips trembled in a faint smile. "You have done as fate required. Tell my father, I met my end as a warrior should." His eyes closed and the world seemed to grow still. The wind carried his last breath toward the mountains, and as thunder rolled one final time, Rostam wept, for even heroes cannot escape the sorrow of destiny.